is not real, but World War II for Call of Duty 2017 most likely is, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. I have a ton of new info, ton of new details that point towards the big leaks from the other day probably being true. So this is going to be an exciting video. Let's get started. Now, before we get started, I want to let you guys know about a really cool opportunity. Myself and a few other YouTube friends are doing a huge giveaway. It's called the Triple Play Giveaway, and we're giving away one of each of the major consoles along with a game for each console. So somebody's going to be able to win a PS4 and a PS4 game. Somebody else will win an Xbox One along with an Xbox One game. And then somebody else is going to win a Nintendo Switch along with a game for the Switch. So it's going to be pretty cool. Hope you guys are excited about that. It's just a little way for us to give back. If you guys want to check that out, it's going to be the first link down in the description. Make sure you guys go do it. It's going to be live for about 2 weeks, and there are multiple ways you can enter and get multiple entries for a better chance to win. So good luck if you guys are entering. So let's talk about that clip you guys saw at the beginning of this video. Could that be COD 2017 gameplay? Absolutely not. So this thing has been shared all over the place. It first surfaced late yesterday, and people have been talking about it. People were uploading it to YouTube with like COD 2017, World War II, reveal trailer, and leaked gameplay, and all sorts of stuff like that, and people were freaking out, but it's not real. It actually comes from a game called Enlisted, which is a PC game coming out, I think sometime this year, that's based on World War II. So it's the same time period, but it's definitely not Call of Duty. I wanted to make sure you guys knew that. However, just because this trailer is fake does not mean the leak from a couple days ago is fake. In fact, I'm willing to bet that COD 2017 is going to take place in World War II. 2 days ago, when the leak first dropped, people really weren't sure what to expect. I mean, you had to be on the fence. You have to be wary because people try to fake stuff like this all the time. It seemed like it could be legit, but there were other things that seemed like it could not be legit. Nobody really knew what was going on. But over the past, like, 24, 36 hours or so, other stuff has started surfacing, and I truly do think this is legit, guys, and I wanted to share this with you all. So some of our first kind of like proof that it was potentially going to be real when it first dropped was that, number one, it's super professional. Like all the images, all the artwork and stuff like that looks really good. It's unique. You don't have any images from other war movies or video games or anything like that. So that was definitely a good thing going for it. Another good thing was that the guy who leaked it is the same guy who leaked Infinite Warfare and a host of other leaks in the Call of Duty space. So he's got a long track record of being accurate on this early information that he gets. So obviously that's a good thing, but there's even more than that now. So we found out that when this was originally posted to Reddit a couple of days ago, it was immediately taken down by Activision. They took it down for like copyright reasons or whatever, and then later on it resurfaced, and then everybody started talking about it, everybody started making videos and that sort of thing. So like, if this was 100% fake and just like not real at all, why would Activision take that down? Obviously, they tried to take it down. They tried to make it not a big deal. But then once the internet got a hold of it, I mean, there's nothing they can do at this point. Even if they took down every YouTuber's video, took down every article online, everything like that, everybody's still going to know, and the internet's not going to forget. So at this point, it would be pointless for them to do that. But they did kind of try to shush it down a little bit when it first started dropping. Now, here's where it really gets interesting. So this may have been under our noses for a couple of years now. Back in 2014, Michael Condrey, the studio head for Sledgehammer Games, the company making Call of Duty 2017, had an interview with GameSpot where he stated that he would love to go back and make a World War II based shooter. That's really weird, right? Well, guess what? The next year in 2015, Eric Hirschberg, Activision's CEO, had an interview with IGN where he said pretty much the same thing. He said that the option was definitely open to go back to World War II and that there was a chance there to make what was old new again. So these guys have been talking about this and kind of almost hinting at this for the past couple of years. Weird, right? But wait, there's more. So obviously we know that Call of Duty is a huge brand, and while the game makes up the majority of that brand, there's a lot of other little pieces in there too, different products and accessories and peripherals and licenses and stuff like that. And we've had a couple of really interesting little side projects pop up just recently. So check out this tweet right here from Mega Constructs. Thanks to Drifter for retweeting this. That's how I saw it. Look at this toy that they're promoting. It's a Call of Duty branded toy, but that's not a futuristic space Mars rover vehicle that has to do with Infinite Warfare. That, my friends, is a Willy Jeep, aka the #1 form of transportation for US soldiers in World War II. Why are they promoting that Jeep when we haven't had a World War II game for Call of Duty in a really, really long time? Doesn't that make you wonder? But that's not where it stops. So, of course, everything is going down these past couple of days. We're getting all this info, all these supposed leaks and stuff that nobody knows if they're real or not. It just so happens that Control Freak, one of the most prominent and popular gaming companies in our space, who has an official license deal with Activision, comes out with this. Mic drop right there. Look at the name of that thing, the Control Freak Heritage. Isn't that what they've been preaching about Call of Duty in 2017? About how we're going back to our roots and we're going back to boots on the ground and stuff like that? We're going back to our heritage. And look at this thing. I mean, it's very much World War II inspired. Artillery acquired? Are you kidding me? That is absolutely a reference to World War II and honestly kind of Call of Duty World at War.
Artillery acquired! Our artillerymen, check them up!
Which was based in World War II. That was one of the kill streaks in that game. So like that right there is the most mind-blowing thing to me because Control Freak always has the special Call of Duty products first. Ever since a couple years ago when they became licensed with Call of Duty, they have like the Black Ops 3 edition Control Freaks and the Zombies edition Control Freaks. And they come out with special editions for each new game and each new DLC and stuff like that. And this is just like, it's a no-brainer, man. Like, Call of Duty 2017 is going to be World at War. We weren't really sure up until this point, and I guess technically you still could say that it's not confirmed yet, but in my eyes, there's just too much proof here to ignore. Like, I would bet on it that 2017 is going to bring Call of Duty World War II, and I could not be more excited. Now, the only thing we have to worry about is when we're going to get more information. So, obviously, leaks, you can't track that. You can't predict that. That stuff's going to come out randomly. I'm sure that they did not want this coming out right now. I'm sure they were hoping on keeping the game under wraps for the next like month or two so they could come out with a huge reveal and surprise everybody. Well, their plan was foiled. So we'll have to wait and see how they react to that. Usually, I've got the dates down here. Infinite Warfare was revealed on April 27th. Black Ops 3 was revealed on May 2nd, and then Advanced Warfare was revealed on May 1st. So you guys can see there, and the list just continues going on back into history. All the Call of Duty reveals happen sometime around that late April, early May time period. So that would be my best guess that we would get our next like official big reveal, big like confirmation from Activision. But who knows, it could happen earlier this year. Obviously, with Infinite Warfare, people aren't really happy. Would it be a bad idea to announce it early to get people hyped up for the next year? I don't know. I'm not in marketing. I feel like that would take people off of Infinite Warfare and the hate train they're on right now, but at the same time, then you have even longer to wait until the game actually comes out and people might get bored of it. Who knows what's going to happen? But yeah, I would say my best guess as for a reveal and as for official information is going to happen sometime around the end of February or end of April or beginning of May. I'm sorry. But it could happen earlier. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, there you guys have it. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I've been doing a lot of sleuthing detective work, and it's blowing my mind how many things are coming out of the woodwork and how many things we've even had over the past couple of years that we weren't really paying attention to. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to catch you guys later. Peace out.